Hello and welcome to your new English class on ISU Moodle. Today I will be showing you how to access Moodle and navigate through it as you begin our course. First of all, to find our Moodle website, you have two different options. Option number one, we can visit the Iowa State homepage, as you can see here, and we can go up to our index and click on the I, because we will be looking for ISUComm. I can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page here. And again, I'm looking for ISUComm or ISUComm courses. So I'm going to click here. So we can see here this has brought me to the Moodle or the ISUComm homepage. The second option for accessing Moodle is to simply go to Google and type in ISUComm and it will pop up for you. So I can click here. We're going to end up at the same screen either way. So you can kind of figure out what's going to work best for you. And then of course on your own computer you could bookmark this as a favorite. So I'm here at the ISUComm course website, and this is remembering me, but if you don't have an account yet, we can just click here, create a new account, and that will take us through here. It's going to ask you to decide on a username and a password. I highly recommend that you use the same username as your Iowa State ID because that will be easier for you to remember. You will use the same Moodle login information for every English class that you take, so you want it to be something that you can remember. So I recommend again using the same username and password as you have for Iowa State. It's going to ask you for an email address to confirm that and include your name. Again, I would recommend linking this to your Iowa State email. Once you've gone through that, and they've made sure that you're not a robot here doing this, you can create your new account. Once you've created your new Moodle account, you will get a confirmation email sent to the email that you used to sign up for it. So if you've linked this to your Iowa State email, make sure that you go check that to confirm that account. So I've signed up for Moodle, I've created an account, and I've gotten a confirmation email at my email address. The next thing that I need to do is to sign in. So I'm here on the website. I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account. And it's going to take me to a home page. The easiest way to add your class is to search for your instructor. So for example, if I search for myself here under Jackman, it's going to show me all of the classes that Laura Jackman teaches, and I can find the correct one for me. So we'll just pick a class because this could be any class that we're taking. And then once we try to sign up for it, it will ask you for an enrollment key that will be given to you later. So we're signed up for the class, we're logged into Moodle. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a student view here so you can see what you will see. We are logged into the class, and as we can see here, if we just scroll down the page, this is kind of set up as a calendar throughout the semester. So it's going to show us our readings, our activities, and our assignments that are going to be due. If I start up at the top here, I can see there's a news forum. This might be for some announcements that my instructor pulls up. I can see there's a course syllabus here that I can access in case I need another copy or I lose mine. And I can also see here that there's a link to our personalized library webpage. Any of these things I could click and it will take me to the appropriate resource. If I'm scrolling down here to the sample week, I can see here's a file including some discussion questions. If I click on that, it's going to go ahead and download that onto my computer. Sometimes it will pop up as a new window for you as well. It's just going to depend on how the instructor has set up the Moodle. So we can see there are quizzes, there's some assignments here. We can see this is a hand turning in a piece of paper. We've got some PowerPoint presentations, etc. Again, this will look a little bit different for each class that you're taking. But everything that you will need is accessible on your main Moodle menu for the course. Again, we can scroll down and see different things here. This would be an example of a discussion forum, and this is where we can create posts and respond to other people, which is something that we will definitely use in our class. So this is just a beginner introduction to Moodle here. Again, part of this is just getting in, playing around and getting to know your content, but this should definitely get you started. One thing I do want to point out before we finish here is how to upload an assignment. So again, I see that there's a hand turning in a paper here. This tells me this is an assignment that's due. I'm going to go ahead and click here, and it's going to allow me to add a submission. It will tell me when the due date is, which obviously this is an older class, so we are overdue. But I can add a submission. And the most likely option here is that you're going to upload a file. This could be a paper, it could be a presentation, it could be your screencast review. But I have two choices here. I can drag and drop a file, or I can add it in the same way that I would attach a file to an email. Again, you just want to be aware of that. You want to make sure you save changes and completely submit your assignment so that it is saved for your instructor. Of course, once you're finished on Moodle, you will want to make sure that you do log out to keep your account secure. Again, brief overview here. You'll learn more as you navigate through, but I think this is a good place to get started. And if you have questions, you can contact Moodle Help. They will help you as well as your instructor. Thanks and good luck.